Yo, 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 we got the Bulls in the house.
Yo,
What's
dude, that
up,
was the best
man?
intro ever,
Hey,
man.
what's going on, fellas? It's been a
Were
while.
you
I was
DJing?
entering
Were
a
you
boxing
DJing
match.
yourself?
I was DJing, DJ Doc.
What's up?
I
Yo,
heard the I
DJ
heard the
Doc.
I heard the pioneer spinning.
That's right. That's right. What's going on, man? Mikey just showed me, or Michael just showed me a clip of your guys' game, man. That thing looks intense, dude.
Thank you.
Go.
Very early rendition,
What's
first
good,
trailer.
fam?
We were excited to get that out.
That looks fun as hell, man. Looks like an old like Mario like level, but like in
Yes, that's
a
exactly what we're
greater
going
scale.
for.
Nice, man. Nice. So what's going on? What's new, guys? I'm sure there's a lot. We'll start there.
Yeah, a lot. Phew,
Dude,
where do we start? IDO is in 2 weeks. Arcade IDO on KDL. So we're really excited for that, gearing up towards that. And we've got a few Cadena projects on our launch pad right now minting. So if you guys want to grab a Punk, a Komodo, or a Lazy Ape, head to arcade.fun, snatch one up. And if you want to buy a bull, we've got our marketplace live. So if you want to go snatch a bull, if you want to see the benefits of holding a bull, we have our white paper on site too. So if you want to read up on that before you buy, after you buy, not financial advice, go ahead and do that.
Nice.
So yeah, we got
Nice.
a few things going on right now. What's up with you guys at Docushield?
Man, we've been we've been just deep in development right now, man, and it's been great to just be, nose down grinding.
Love to
Um
hear it.
yeah. Yeah, I enjoy it a little more than the marketing rounds,
Yeah, yeah.
the promos and the self promo and stuff. But I mean, it's all good too because you get to engage with the community a lot. You get to meet a lot of really cool people doing awesome things. So yeah, man, and it's only growing every day. It seems to be something new.
Yeah, you're a seasoned vet now, man. We need to
I
add
feel like it,
fingertips
man. I feel wet
on
now.
Oh, bro, I don't know if you remember when you first started off back in like, what was it, March, and you DM'd us your first iteration of your white paper.
Yeah, man,
It's
I
been a
do.
lot. Like, you guys have been building. Kudos to you. Kudos to Docushield and the Doc Army, man. You guys are
Thank
holding
you,
it
man.
down for Cadena.
Thank you, man. We got some exciting stuff, on the way for sure, man. I can't wait to release it, and the token's coming out soon, so a lot of good stuff in the horizon. But we're here to talk about the Bulls, man, and Arcade, and I've been a little in the dark. We've been, like I said, just kind of like focusing on work. So enlighten me, man. Let me know kind of what we got up in the next couple weeks and months right here.
Yeah, so next couple of weeks, big news is the Arcade token is dropping on KDL. Registration starts on the 29th. So shortly, I think 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks here. And then whitelist sale on September 5th. All those dates can be found on the KDL website, tokenomics breakdown, allocation, all that good meaty stuff. As for the Arcade token, it's going to power our entire gamified platform. So Launchpad, as I mentioned, Marketplace, and then the Super Bowl game, as well as the other games on the Arcade, right? So you'll be able to hop into Super Bowl, hit some weekly challenges, find some Easter eggs, defeat some enemies, unlock new levels, earn stars
There we go.
the way you've been earning stars to earn a whitelist spot. But this time you could earn those stars and you could swap them for Arcade, right? And then you could
Nice.
take that Arcade, you can go into the marketplace, say, hey, who's minting on the marketplace? Let me mint one of these NFTs, or hey, let me snag this bull off of the marketplace, or snag this other NFT off of the marketplace, right? Or
Hell
let me hit the coin op and wager some Arcade because I'm feeling lucky. So
yeah.
there's a lot of ways to use the Arcade token. We have a graphic we posted on Twitter a few weeks back that just kind of lists all of the utility of the token that we're really excited to get in the hands of the people. And also with the marketplace, I haven't even mentioned this yet, we have a 2% transaction fee on all buying and selling, right? 0.5% of that is going to be set aside for people that lock their Arcade and interact with the Arcade. So the more you transact with the Arcade, the more you earn fun points. And all of this is in the white paper, by the way. So if like you miss something or don't catch it, Go ahead, go read the white paper, and it's only like 10 pages. It's very, very bare bones. We didn't want it to be like a 30-page thesis statement that just
That
like
makes it
hurts
short and
everyone's
sweet.
head to read, right? So yeah, if you lock your arcade and you transact with the marketplace, you earn fun points, is what we call them. So the more fun you earn, the larger your stake in those marketplace royalties, that 0.5% that I mentioned. So there's a lot, and then if you own a bull, the utility of the bull, one of the small utilities of the bull is you get a percentage of the casino with the K wagers. So the casino house wagers, we have it under maintenance as we transition to arcade post IDO. So that treasury will be paid out to bull holders as well. I know
That's
it's like
awesome. I know I got to do
it's like
yeah,
rapid
first.
fire info. My bad.
Yeah, man. So I just went down and started sharing like everything you guys had that's informational, and I'll still keep doing it. So if anybody go to Docushield profile, go to the Bulls or the Arcade profile, and you'll be able to see pretty much everything. I'm trying to see
Yeah, let me
see what
actually
else I
pin it.
can.
Let me find the tweets and pin them to the spaces, so
You,
people don't have to go on a scavenger hunt to find them. I'll do it myself. Bear with me, Norris, Patrick.
no,
You guys want to hop on, say some things while I do this?
Yeah, man. What's good, Adrian, bro? Hope everything's been well. You've been building. We love to see it. That's
thank
first
you.
thing. So man, I'm so happy to be here. We've just been in rapid fire. We've all been building, so it's hard to like sit down and catch up. But I'm glad we had this scheduled in. And anything you guys want to ask me or we talk about, feel free.
Yeah, man. No, I want to say you guys were the first ones I actually seen like building anything like on the on the chain, or the arcade was first, and I was like, damn, this is cool. Then when we met up, and actually talking to you guys and just seeing how into it all of you guys was just like it got me like pumped up and stuff. So the energy's there, man. You guys are a bunch of smart dudes. Like I got full confidence in everything you guys are doing. Now, one thing I do have a question on is, so the arcade token, be able to buy my NFTs with that. Now, so both KDA, the arcade token, will be used there, or is it just going to be strictly arcade?
It will be both options. You're talking about within the marketplace, correct?
Yeah, in the marketplace specifically.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will be both options. So you can just decide to trade, buy, sell, trade with arcade, or buy, sell, trade with KDA. Yep.
Nice, man. Nice.
And thank you, man. We appreciate it, and same to you. But yeah, it'll be both options. We also have a few other things in the works that we're still ironing the kinks out on. But yeah, we do want to have people able to use both options.
Yeah, we're also looking into the wrapped USDC. Shout out Lago.
Yep.
So yeah, that would definitely be an option. We can't say for certain yet, but we definitely see that as an option too.
Yeah, no, we just had a big meeting about that today too. About the KW USDC. It's a big deal, man. And yeah, like you said, big shout out to Lagos, because I was super excited when that finally came around, man. We were waiting for a stable coin, and it just kind of dropped like a bomb, man. Nobody's seen it coming, and they're like, oh yeah, here you go, some USDC wrapped.
Dude, out of nowhere. That's how, these guys are geniuses, man. They're so smart. We fortunately got to meet them out in Decentral Austin event. And yeah, they got definitely a big vision, and they got their head down, and they move, they move very quickly, very strongly. And yeah, they're definitely actions first. Actions are louder than words with these guys. And they're delivering strong, head down. It's really cool.
Yeah, they got an experienced team. I've talked to them a little bit too, and I had the opportunity just to kind of pick their brains. And man, yeah, very experienced, real smart guys. And I mean, it's going to bring a lot. I think I don't know, but I've heard rumors of a bridge coming next. So hopefully that's true. I would love to see that, and get some more people over. That's the move right there.
Yep, definitely.
Shout out to Haas in the crowd. I see him, the IBC King. Speaking of interchain bridges, That's bro. The future of crypto is interchain. We need bridges across every single ecosystem. We're not going to live in this silo world where we're building on Cadena and we're not
Mhm.
working with people building on Cosmos or building on Polygon or Juno. We
Definitely.
need to build those bridges, and we need to
Mhm.
start early and often. And those guys at Lagos are paving the way, which is awesome. And then guys like Haas, who is one of the biggest supporters of the Cadena ecosystem, he's also paving the way. So shout out to him.
Yeah, man. No, I recently seen too the interchain operability has been becoming like a bigger thing, which is great, man. They're not so tribal anymore. I think BTTC, the BitTorrent chain, just launched like in December or January, and they're already like bridging with Tron and a few other chains,
Yeah,
Velas, I think, bridging with Cardano and stuff. So I mean, it's all going to come full circle, in just a matter of time, couple years.
yeah. And then the interoperability amongst Cadena. So
Yeah.
We talked to Doug at Decentral Austin, and I know their priorities haven't changed. He said that's their main focus is building that interoperability on the back end so that the end user doesn't have to worry about what chain their KDA is or what chain their wrapped USDC is on, right? So, and I think they touched on it in their Telegram AMA recently this week. So it's really, really exciting stuff. And growth in crypto is exponential. I mean, one day you have 4 or 5 projects building. The next day you have 25 projects, all with unique aspects, unique devs, a unique take on how to build on an ecosystem. So it's really, really exciting.
Yeah, man. And there's a lot of stuff that's offered here that isn't anywhere else on any other chain. So, I mean, when you get people that know how to take direct advantage of that, we're in for some real good stuff
Yep.
coming through. Learned a lot definitely from some of the guys that came around like KDA better than Equal Bet. Big shout out. Definitely anytime we got a little issue we run into, I ping Steven and try to
Steven
pick his
is a
brain.
genius, man.
He's a genius, dude. He's a
He
charismatic
is a
genius.
genius, yeah. That's the
Yeah,
beauty of
man.
Cadena. I mean, maybe we are in a bubble, yes, but I have not
Uh,
been in an ecosystem that has been such a supporting cast amongst all projects. You can ping any dev on any project, and they are willing to help you troubleshoot. They're willing to brainstorm new ideas with you. They're willing
mhm.
to collab, work on different projects with you. So it's really, really, I think it's very, very unique within Cadena. And I think that's ultimately going to help with the success of the ecosystem as well as just the technology itself being the best blockchain technology there is out there.
Hmm. Yeah, the more we keep building, the more we learn about it, and are just like kind of stunned, like almost on the daily about just the opportunities that are there with this tech that nobody else, unless you're building on Cadena, can take advantage of. So the first mover advantage is real, not even in the crypto space, but just in like the in the world, man. The way this tech is can be utilized. So. Yeah, we're stoked to be building at this time. We feel very fortunate. And talking about interoperability, man, we're gonna have to on our platform accept some Arkade token, and we're gonna have to shoot over some Doc token to buy some bulls with, man. I mean, that's what it's all about, utilization.
Yeah, heck yeah. And then maybe some like IPFS security for your bowls, you know?
There
That's
we
the
go.
next step, right? I know we
Yeah,
talked about that a bit a couple of months back. And then, we're all just so busy that kind of get left on the wayside. But definitely, let's touch base offline. There's so many ideas, so much
definitely,
synergy between the two projects. That just makes sense.
man. Definitely, man. And yeah, we could definitely offline exchange some info because yeah, we've been dealing a lot with IPFS.
Yeah, I'm sure you
A
guys
lot.
have. I know you guys are running your Flux nodes as well, and then your doc emails. So
Mhm.
you guys are building, man. That's awesome. What's up, Haas? I see you raising your hand.
Hey, man, thanks for the kind words. I just wanted to ask. Well, first off, I'm excited for both you guys, and I didn't miss the beginning, so you're probably going over it. But your token? Are you going to be able to just stake it right on your platform?
Yeah,
your
yeah.
personal?
So it'll be on the Arcade platform.
Nice.
We haven't branched out and discussed on other platforms yet, but we're definitely looking into it because we want it to be as accessible as possible. We don't want to pigeonhole the token just to exist on Arcade.
Nice. And then my other thing too, because like I'm providing liquidity on Cadix for the KDA and Cadix token. Does the rewards just keep compounding? Like, how does that work?
It doesn't. So I asked Don from CADX about that because I know you entered our Discord and asked, so I reached out to Don about it, and he said it doesn't auto compound. The one that does auto compound on the Cadet ecosystem right now is the mock token. So you can stake
Okay.
that on their website. So if you want to look into that, they actually just released it like 2 days ago. They have the auto compounding feature there with mock.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I don't even necessarily care if it auto compounds, but like, I mean, how do I remove just the rewards and then just put it back in the pool? You know what I mean? Do I have to
Right,
manually
right.
remove all of it the whole time?
I wish I had the answer. Let me reach out to Don. I'll get back to you on that.
All right, cool. Yeah, because I mean, I got a juicy amount in there because I believe in both tokens, so I'm just like whatever. And then, I don't have as much time to sit there and mess around with it, but I mean, I would like to just like I see my rewards right now because if you hit the minus sign, you could see like pretend you're removing your liquidity. Like I would like to just be able to take my KDX rewards and just throw it back in the pool or stake it. Put it
Right,
so it's not kind of just wasting away, so to speak.
You could
right.
like just pull it out real quick and then get the rewards and do the one-sided liquidity. That's one thing I love about that, man. That single-sided liquidity option.
Yeah, I like that. That's what osmosis has in Cosmos. It's like you just click single side because no one has time to be sitting there dividing shit in half and guessing. I don't want to be doing that. Just do
Nobody
the
has
work
time
for
to
me.
do some fucking math.
Yeah, like we're landing rovers on Mars. Like I don't got time to be pulling out a calculator and shit. Like, I need
Oh
the
man.
answers.
Oh man, that's hilarious. I saw Noah. Noah asked, "What merch?" Patrick, you there? You want to answer that question?
Um, yeah, so the merch shop is pretty much good to go. I'm adding more products probably by the end of the month. Just we're really focusing on onboarding quality brands. Like we don't want to just go to a wholesale shop and grab like a blank bucket hat and start embroidering things. I actually wanted to sit down and I've been in touch with a lot of brands. I can't give too much alpha because a lot of it's in its final phases. But we do have something for you guys. Kadi, what do you think? Are we going to announce? When are you thinking we should do the announcement for that today?
I could announce it in the next hour here.
Yeah.
But you can give everyone a quick rundown of what the announcement is. So
Yeah. So, like I said, I wanted to focus on quality merchandise and kind of things that people wanted to wear. We wanted our merch to be reflective of the brand that we're building, as well as like you all too, the consumers. So right now, what we're releasing is I made some posters for your NFTs that we verify through your X Wallet address. You get stars for each order in the merch shop, whether you're ordering a poster or a digital poster or a hat. That will become the hat and more clothing will be coming later on. Right now, I'm just focusing on the poster aspect because it links directly to what we're doing with our NFTs, pays homage to our marketplace, as well as the products that we're launching through our launch pad down the line. So I really wanted to get that going. But we do have some really big collaborations coming with streetwear brands as well as some well-known brands as well that it's official merch directly from a supplier. So look out for that. But yeah, right now, truthfully, I'll give you some alpha. It's live right now if you can find the domain. But we'll be announcing that today. So thank you for asking.
And we can buy all that with Arcade token?
not
Yeah, so
yet. Post IDO.
post IDO, Arcade token will be coming.
Yeah,
Post IDO.
post idea.
Yeah. I wish you could buy with Arcade token now. But yeah, post IDO, we want to integrate that token across the platform. So wherever you can spend, wherever you can connect your wallet and use your wallet across Arcade, you'll be able to utilize the token. If you guys check out the second pin tweet on the spaces there, that kind of gives everyone a brief rundown of how we expect Arcade to be utilized across the platform. So and then we kind of give a more detailed rundown in the white paper. And yeah, unfortunately for our U.S. members, it is KYC. You'll be able to get your hands on it post IDO, hopefully, whether it's through, KD Swap or CADX through a DEX or by airdrops to our holders. But you won't be able to participate in the IDO, and it's funny because me, Norris, and Patrick are all U.S. based, so we can't even participate in our own IDO. And I'm sure, Adrian, you experienced that as well with the doc.
My mom couldn't even participate. She was
Yeah,
bumping.
right. My friends always ask, "Oh, how do I participate?" I'm like, "Oh man, unless you got some offshore account, you can't."
Try to be supportive, man.
Yeah.
Shout out UBS.
Yeah, but no, shout out to Patrick. I mean, Patrick is a merchandising guru, so if anyone has any ideas for merchandising that they want to run through Patrick, we have a partnerships channel in our Discord. It's a very, very quick, bare bones form. Just fill it out so we can reach out to you, get back to you on that. We wanted to just really streamline the process. And that also goes for a project. If you have like a project that you want to launch, you have an idea for a project, and you want to go through the Arkade Launchpad process, we have the Launchpad channel as well. And we are focused on larger scale projects right now. So, larger collections that provide utility rather than just like a one-off NFT. I know we were asked that in another spaces, and I know that's something that you guys are working on with Mintit, right? So if I were to want to mint a picture of Patrick's dog Olive, I could go to Mintit and mint that, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. We're trying to open it up for everybody, even if you don't have the technical know-how, if you got, some cool art, or even if you don't, man, you can come through, get a creator pass, and that'll allow you to mint collections and do whatever you like. So yeah, there's a few cool things. We're bringing out a web application too that if you have that creator pass, you connect your wallet and it allows you to mint directly from the web application. So you just like select a folder and then, lay out all the layers and set the rarities, upload a whitelist if you want, and then boom, we generate that NFT collection and you're good to go. So we're super excited about
Nice.
bringing
So
the
is it
ease of use.
definitely? So are you guys mirroring it after OpenSea? Because that's similar experience with OpenSea, or I'm blanking on the other marketplace that kind of has that same onboarding process.
Yeah, you know what, man? Like before, like this, I wasn't really into NFTs much. I studied OpenSea a lot recently when we're building out Mintit just to see like what the standard is. But
Yeah.
but yeah, man, I'm just going through the Docushield process, and I've learned a lot about NFTs as far as the utility goes, and it made me respect the value that it brings in a whole different way. So excuse me. But yeah, I mean, we kind of, definitely took a page out of their book as far as, what we want to offer, being able to filter, being able to see floor prices, being able to, see a history, bidding, all that kind of, all that kind of stuff. And at the same time, trying to, integrate the Marmalade standard and stay compliant with that. So there's a lot of moving parts, man. At first, when we were building it and we were like getting through our NFT contracts on DocuShield, we're like, hey, we could just like put out a marketplace. Like we already got like half-built contracts for this stuff. And then 3 months later, we're like, dang, like we're still working on
Yeah.
this stuff, but
Yeah.
that's how it goes, and it keeps kind of like getting better, as far as what we want to offer. But yeah, easy onboarding, man, for people, and same thing, utilization of the doc token, utilization of the wrapped USD. Like I'm telling you, we're just talking about this today. Pretty much anywhere we got anything out, we want to utilize the doc token. Same as same vision as you guys. Utilities,
Nice. Yeah.
you know.
Utility's the key, the driving force of both platforms, really, which is awesome.
Definitely, man. No,
And
for
it's
real. So
really
I wouldn't mind accepting, Arkade token, over at our platform, and it's all just one big circle, man. It all feeds into each other.
definitely. And it's awesome to see all of the creative NFT projects that are coming out. I feel like just on like a daily and weekly basis. There's so many
Yeah.
angles that people take with their NFT project, different use cases, different utility that I could have never imagined, right? So it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool that there's finally some avenues for minting across Cadena, and I think it's only just going to grow even more in the next coming months here. What's up, Haas?
No, I was going to say I had on Sunday. His name's Michael. He's starting a blockchain called Pylons. It's like a play to earn mobile blockchain. Anyhow, he's really brilliant, and he likes Cadena. And he was talking about how he started was using. What did you guys used to be able to do? Like cloud? Weren't you able to cloud compute, basically mined KDA back in the day? Was that possible?
The mining aspect, I am
I
an
think he was
amateur
saying
when it
something
comes
about
to that.
being able to just do it on cloud back in the day. But anyhow,
Possibly
yeah,
when
he
the mining power wasn't really where it is now. I could totally see that.
You could run a node on there for sure on the cloud. And I think you could even run the private chain on the cloud, Kuro. I think they have it set up to go to AWS. We haven't explored it yet, but I know I've seen the documentation. So
Yeah, but I've never
Yeah,
heard of mining through the cloud. All I've heard is
I'm
just
just
the miners. Yeah.
just messing around on it right now on Cadix. Like I don't know if there's a lot of packed smart contract devs or not, but it wouldn't seem, in my opinion, wouldn't seem too difficult to make it like a smart contract where you keep all your liquidity in there, but anytime you add, it automatically just collects your KDX. You know what I mean? So you don't have to like remove it. And then I was thinking about what else was I thinking? Oh yeah, the whole chain thing. Like, cause I understand everything's early, so I don't complain. I get it. But like the friction between, like if you guys are on chain 7 and then someone's on chain, like it should, I think in my opinion, yeah, it should automatically be able to just know and like move your KD,
Absolutely.
whatever token over to whatever chain that you connect to. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, there's
I
a
don't know
lot
how.
of friction there, and I'm glad to hear that that's like their main priority because as an end user, that friction really should be non-existent. It should be a seamless experience.
Yeah,
And
that's the only way stuff really takes off.
yeah,
Like
of
you
course.
guys
For
can build
mass
the coldest,
adoption,
yeah, like you guys can
need
build the
that.
coolest shit ever, and then it's like, you get someone that's new, there might just be like, screw it. I get like that with you guys were talking about NFTs. Like I love NFTs. Like one of my non-financial advice goals was to have like an NFT on every chain in crypto that I think is going to be around like 5-10 years from now. But it just gets so annoying. It's like, all right, I need this wallet, that wallet, this wallet. Then I can't just check them all at once. Like I got to go on this website, go on that website. Then I got to go on this. Like it'd be nice to just, I know there's aggregators out there now that you can just kind of have all your shit on one spot and connect your wallet.
Catify right now for Cadena if you guys want to check Catify out.
Nice. And what about your I checked your one tweet out. You guys have is that game live now? That one that's kind of like a Mario but
Not
with a
yet.
That
That's
shit was
very,
cool
very
looking.
early trailer. We haven't even
Dude.
revealed, the different enemies, different weapons,
That was so
different
cool.
environments. Yeah, thank you. So first trailer, we're going to go through a very, very stringent auditing process. We're going to have beta testers from the community help us test, look for exploits, because we want it to be bulletproof when it comes out. But we want that fun, playable aspect. That's what we care about the most. And we're really, really honing in on, like, how can we make this game fun to the point where you can play the same level over and over again and still discover new ways to beat it, new areas, new Easter eggs. So
just make it boomer friendly. That's all. Because like I try to play the Pac-Man.
Yeah.
That's just too nuts for me. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get a headache.
Jump, dash, hit, left, right.
No, I was talking about your Pac-Man game. Like I go on there sometimes,
that's
and I'm like, man, this is too intense for me.
with him.
Yeah, this is too intense for me.
That asteroids one's like on hyperspeed, man.
Yeah, we made it hard because we wanted people to really work for that whitelist spot.
I get it.
Post-IDO, we're going to polish all of our games across the arcade as well as like Super Bowl. We're going to have beta testers once we do integrate the arcade token. So we're really excited for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have much more talented game devs than me working on these games right now, such as Super Bowl and polishing other games. Actually, some of them are being completely remade. So we're gearing up. We're gearing up, guys.
Yeah, and just a thing to touch on the arcade as well. Shout out to Norris for like building those. We wanted to really just start with something very simple and basic that we all knew. We didn't want to overcomplicate the process, and we wanted to stick to just the simple mechanics that everyone's familiar with for these. We were well aware that it wasn't going to be perfect out the box, but we hired an agency that's handling, and they're working directly for us to make these games. Super Bowl, we don't have a release date yet, but as Aloth and Arkade had mentioned, we're going to be just ironing out all the details, testing rapidly for audits, and we're super excited for what's to come in the realm of gaming and learning.
Nice. So after the IDO, what's going to be the first rollout?
So first rollout post IDO will be the beta version of the game for our early holders, people we want to reward that have been in the community for a long time, been supporting us, as well as, and this is in the white paper, for our Arkade IDO participants. We haven't released the exact minimum amount you need to acquire during IDO. We're going to be airdropping a rubber hose style NFT. So like the cartoons from the 30s that were black and white, like Cuphead, if you guys remember, we're going to be airdropping those to participants, and those will also garner access to the casino treasury. So those are the immediate benefits post IDO, and then we're going to be just iterating on the game, onboarding more beta testers, and then gearing up for the full launch of the game, as well as, you know, the re-release of all of the arcade games, maybe a Pac-Man game that's a little easier for us to play.
Please, I'll be a degenerate then. I won't get a migraine. I'm like, bro, this is too much for me. Like, I need like 17 things of caffeine for this shit.
Yes. Are any of the NFTs going to have privileges in the games? Are any utility in there?
Yeah. So.
Yes.
Oh man, more alpha. No. we talked about this a lot, and we really want to keep the NFT integration cosmetic. We spoke to Sefi about this yesterday on the call. The balancing act of integrating NFTs that help with like power-ups and whatnot is a tall task, even for, you know, AAA studios like Activision Blizzard that are releasing rolling updates for Call of Duty to, you know, tweak weapons, right? So that balancing act we really want to avoid, and want to keep it fun and cosmetic. So our first NFT integration is going to be trade-based. So say you have a bowl with like a cigarette in the mouth, you'll be able to equip your in-game bowl with a cigarette in their mouth.
Nice. Nice. I got the Afro Bull, so that's gonna be.
You're gonna be running around with a super Billy the Bull with an afro.
Yeah.
And then
Awesome.
to even like build on that, we want to also include our Launchpad projects across the arcade, right? We want this arcade to be like all encompassing across every single aspect. So our Launchpad projects, we've had very early conversations with them about how we can integrate them into the game, whether it's as a sidekick or as an enemy or, you know, as a playable character. So there's just so many ways we want to iterate on this game, but like we said, like we're really focused on the auditing process and making sure it's bulletproof before we release it.
That sounds dope, man. Can't wait to play. Yeah, I got to come out the cave and get on the arcade, man. Can't wait for that to drop. So, again, the IDO date coming up soon in the next 2 weeks, right? Or sooner than that.
Yeah, 13 days from now, August 29th is registration, and then the whitelist round is September 5th.
So you guys heard it. I mean, if we weren't stuck here in the U.S., we'd be all over
Yeah,
it.
right. Yeah. I was just out in Turkey. Me and Norris were just out in Turkey on a bit of like a business and leisure trip, and the crypto community out there is amazing. I mean,
Definitely.
it's
Mhm.
like we were walking around the streets of Istanbul. Everywhere we went, we were seeing, crypto advertisements. We know Kadena's crypto community, or Kadena's Turkish community, is huge, huge
Yep.
supporters of us and you guys and everyone in Kadena. So shout out to them as well. It was an amazing experience. A bit of a segue. It doesn't really pertain to anything, but
Yeah, and shout out Kratos and Philos for helping us with our Telegram as well. They're awesome. Based out
those
in
guys are
Turkey
awesome.
as well. And then our Arcade Turkey channel on Telegram for anyone out there speaks Turkish. Please go ahead and join. Yeah.
Nice to see Cosmo's got his hand up.
I was just going to add to that, really, that being in America, you think everything revolves around America, but realistically, the crypto enthusiast and the growth is so much better everywhere but America. Like, yeah, cool. We have a lot of builders because, I mean, we kind of have a lot of the builders, so to speak. And you do have good people in crypto, but this whole like notion that, crypto can only exist if it's for America, it's really not true by any means of the imaginary stretch. So I think people have to realize that, like, America is I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of money in America, but when it comes to like the growth and enthusiasm and all that, I mean, it's more for other countries, really, to be honest with you.
Absolutely, man. I mean, it's for our marketing plan when we release our application. We're not even going to focus on North America. It's really going to be everywhere outside of that, and a lot of the Middle East and uh, just places that need crypto, man. They're not so tied to a single currency, or the countries are a lot closer together, so there's multiple currencies. But if we all can, transact with crypto and eventually make it all interoperable, man, that's where the future is. So America's far away from that.
Yeah, for sure. And if America wants to be over-regulating like it is for
Yep.
reasons that we all know why they do it, but then other countries will just step in and take the place of it. You know what I mean? So it's like crypto doesn't have any borders, so it is what it is.
Definitely, man. And you got companies like, I always bring them up, but like Library, man, doing really cool stuff, paving a way, and then just being a target, I don't know what reason. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what they got on them, man, because there's just great utility behind the token. I never see them shill it, and then they got huge crosshairs on them. So I feel like they're going good with their case. I haven't looked in as much as I had before, but best of luck to them too. It's a tough fight.
Yeah, it's all about control. They don't the people. I always tell people this, like, they're just a lot of older people. They don't want to give up, and they don't even know what crypto is. If you watch any of the politicians in this country are just so old. So they're so used to taking things off the top with Web 2, and they're just trying to get in the way, really, in my opinion. So, but that's why I said these other countries are smart. It's all about competition. If America, for whatever reason, we're the ones that let everything go for Web 1 and Web 2, and now all of a sudden Web 3, they don't have as much control over it. So they're just in the way. But these other countries are smart. They'll just be like, all right, well, we'll accept it. Well, you're allowed to use it for anything you want in this country or this store or whatever. And if America wants to do that, then it'll just get passed up, which is stupid, but it is what it is. So.
Yeah, once they find the right way to tax it, they're gonna be cool. I think that's the thing. They're still trying to figure out really how to trace everybody down, man. But
Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of these other countries, they don't even really tax it. That's why a lot of people just move to Puerto Rico. They just pay their duties and their fees, and then they don't have any capital gains, and that's it.
especially after data, man, try tracing those transactions across 20 chains. Go ahead, take a look at the
Oh
blocking.
man, yeah, there's no paper trail.
Yeah,
No,
man.
but you guys are right. We need it's like a necessary evil, but we need regulation for mass adoption in the States. And I think it's going to come sooner than later, which is, I mean, it's exciting, but we're all going to have to pivot when it does come because I think it's going to come down hard, the regulation. But it's
Yeah.
needed. And that's kind of, I mean, very, very different but similar mindset when we were building the arcade. We really, really were focused on like the simplicity aspect and like how can we bring more mass adoption to Cadena, and it's through simple games that you're familiar with, you've been playing forever, that don't require a crazy learning curve. I don't have to learn how to like build a fort like I'm playing Fortnite or build like the best weapons class for me to even compete in this first person shooter, right? It's like, oh no, I can hop in and just play Snake and earn some stars. Just like I used to on my Nokia. And I think that's what is going to ultimately lead to mass adoption across crypto, is just like simple, straightforward user experiences, and the devs and the blockchain ecosystems that hone in on that and really, really prioritize that are ultimately going to be the ones that succeed.
I agree. Hey guys, thanks for having me up, and best of luck with everything. My DMs are always open. You guys know that. Always reach out if you ever need anything from me. I gotta shoot. I got a meeting, but yeah, man, good luck with everything. I'm looking forward to this. I wish I could have more time to spend more just on Cadena stuff, but that's why I like to hop in these shows and kind of DM
Always
you
a
guys.
pleasure, Haas. Thanks for spreading the word.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, man.
bro. Appreciate you,
We
man.
appreciate
Hey,
you.
I shot you a message on Telly, so if you want to check
Okay.
that out, I got some questions for you. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and I really do mean it. Like I do a lot of these shows, and I do hop on other ecosystems outside of Cosmos and Cadena. Like the passion for the technology is just not there, except for our community. So, shout out to everyone that's early and they understand the technology and they're tech nerds and they get what's going on and they see the long view of things. It's a slow and steady race, and it's all community driven. Like these other ecosystems, they talk about it, but it really isn't. They have so much VC money, and they have to listen to them about everything. And like one of the reasons I love Cosmos is that there's like no VC money. It's kind of like the Wild Wild West, and we're just kind of trial and error. And there's going to be holes in the road and potholes and all that shit. But like at the end of the tunnel or whatnot, it's going to be amazing. And it's all coming to fruition. So just keep building, keep grinding. And like I said, I'm always here to help. So take care, everyone.
Have a
Dude,
good one.
beautifully said, man. Thank you.
Later,
Talk soon.
bros.
Later.
Yeah, we were
Man.
super close to building on Cosmos initially. It was between the two, between Cosmos and Cadena. So
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of synergy there,
Yeah.
I know Cadena, they list Cosmos as a partner on their website.
Yeah,
And
supposed to be supported over there. I think that announcement was like a couple years ago where they were going to support the pack language, and I don't think they do right now. I'm not sure. I can't even say that. But yeah, from the research I've done, there's not much information supporting it besides like some old articles, but definitely a lot of synergy between them. The main driving factor for us, of course, is the proof of work, though. I mean, when it came down to it, but everything got its place.
definitely, definitely. And yeah, we talked about it earlier in the space. It's the future of crypto is interoperability, right? Whether it's once Cadena figures out the interoperability, it needs to expand its horizons, and interoperability across chains is going to further, bring people to Cadena and have them utilize the power of, the proof of work, the fast transaction speeds, the security of Pact. I mean, what we've learned in like the last 6 months building on Cadena, it continues to blow our minds, right? The contracts that we're writing, the different ways to utilize it, and it's still being iteratively improved, which is amazing. Like in the Telegram AMA, Emily talked about adding Python-like syntax, which would be amazing for Pact. It's already readable, but I mean, the readability would skyrocket even more. So it's awesome to see that they're taking community feedback and they're iteratively improving the technology on the back end. Yeah, some people may be frustrated that, they don't market enough, or they don't, communicate enough to the community. But they're slowly ramping up to that, and you just know, like, when they're quiet, they're building. Same thing with us. Same thing with you guys at Docushield. When we're quiet, we're behind the scenes building, finding new ways to utilize Pact, finding new ways to utilize Cadena, and just ultimately help the ecosystem grow as a whole.
Yep. No, most definitely, man. Most definitely. So we're getting close to that hour. Did you guys want to open up the floor for anybody who had any questions? About the
of course.
About the merch. There's
If
all
they don't
kinds of
want
stuff.
to speak, if they don't want to speak, they can either just shoot us a Twitter mention or like a Discord message as well if they have a question, But yeah, if anyone wants to come up and speak, say their piece. I know me and Adrian love to hear ourselves talk, but we'd love to have someone else on. Crickets.
I know. I miss that. I miss that awkward silence from running these.
Yeah, oh man, it's always the best.
I know, right?
Cut that out, Finn. Cut out the dead noise.
All right, fellas.
Let me check Discord. Okay, before we end it here, make sure no one sent something in Discord. Someone asked, who do I contact for a collab? Yeah, so in our Discord, I mentioned this earlier, we have a partnerships and a launchpad channel. Both are forms you fill out very, very quick, take you less than 5 minutes. Fill those out, we'll get back to you within a day. So if you want to partner with us or maybe launch on the Arkade launchpad, head over to those. I think that's the only question that came in. So appreciate the time, Adrian. It's always great catching up. We got to catch up in real life, man.
Definitely, man. I got to set some time aside too, man. After you guys' IDO, you wouldn't have to link up.
Definitely.
Man. And I'm rooting for you guys. I can't wait to see, all the positivity that's going to come out during the IDO, after, everything with the Arkade, get some gear. So I'm amped, man. Glad you guys are doing it. And can't wait to see the results.
Thank you. Happy to have you a part of the Cadena team, a part of the KDL team. Happy to be building with you, man. Appreciate the time.
No problem,
bro, Adrian. You're the best at hosting these, man. Your energy is next level, bro. We have fun. We have so much fun every time. So yeah, thank you for hosting this.
I can't help it, dude. Love.
Seriously.
All right, fellas. Well, you guys have a good one, and I'm sure we'll be talking soon.
Definitely.
All right. See you
have
guys.
a good one, everyone.
All right. Later.
See you guys. Thank you.